Hello, welcome back. Last time I had to work pretty hard to get this room done. Afterwards some people told me there were some easier ways to do it. But my way worked eventually. Right, I observed this... Why did I step out of that room? I undid all my work. I observed there's this weird ring of passages around the outside of this. I think I figured out the most likely entry point to that was going to be over in a spot. Boy, once again, I wish there were, like, green doors and tunnels in here or something. Hopefully that's the last time I have to go through that. It's just more work than I want to put in for just walking through a room. There's nothing to see here. So I think the way I wanted to go, I've been down here, right? Yeah, I did something here. I don't really remember this room very well. I guess I cleared it. I did this... Yeah, the way I needed to go was over here, seemingly. Although, what's down here? Let's check this first. Scroll. Hold down an even number of pressure plates to open the way to the center. Hold down only 2 adjacent pressure plates to free an eye in the opposite corner. What? To open the way to the center. Are you saying... Okay, it's just... Right, the way to the center being those. Looks like I'm gonna have to control... Hang on, I want to see what's up here. Still no actual entrance into that. Is this... something I get to... Is there an access through the... No? Alright, what's up with this outer passage thing? I would like to know. That leads down to a room way down here. So there could be a secret room here, possibly. I'm wondering if that's the final... purpose of that. Let's just trace it backward. See how far I can go. So it goes into this room to there. And south of here... Wait. No, that's an exit. Okay, so let's go backward from there again. So if that's an exit, then it goes north into here. Oh, I found it. Right there. Okay. That's how I enter that. Alright. Here's a scroll. Bonus challenge. Clear the room without letting the Mud Mother grow. Oh boy. This room looks more interesting than this one. Possibly. And it leads to more stuff. So I want to... Oh, hey, there's something here too. Alright, so what am I doing? Clear the room without letting the Mud Mother grow. How do I get in here? Step on that. So what does that mean? Okay, so that's an on-off. So that would mean I want to bring mud babies in there. I want to hold the... Okay, so that's... Right, I need to open those before I can get to her. I need to have these two held at the same time for at least a little bit. Wait, what? Alright, so if I don't want the Mud Mother to grow, I'm going to have to just make my own mud babies by using my sword. So... Okay, sure, I can do that to open this one, but how would I hold an opposite corner at the same time without letting the Mud Mother grow? Well, okay, so the thing is, letting her grow would only create mud babies. I can't actually grow any mud into this area, so I can't hold it down like that. Oh, I think I see. Yeah, I know what to do. Okay. So this is a toggle. Turn it on and off at will. So I need to just pack a whole lot of mud babies in there. Looks like... Looks to me as if the ideal configuration is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now, they're unlikely to be cooperative enough to form into that exact L shape there, with 15 of those. I have a feeling this challenge is going to be pretty hard. But I guess I'm going to try it. How? Wait, so I'm going to have to cut... My recollection is that the way mud works is you always get the same number of mud babies out of it, no matter how you cut it. Actually, tar might be the same way. I'm not entirely sure. I learned some stuff about this in Secluded Sanctum, but it's still kind of arcane. Was it Secluded Sanctum? Yeah, that one room with the adder in it. Okay, so I probably want to open this and let those in, and then just, like, keep them in a spot where they'll be out of my way for a bit or something. I can get around the outside mostly. That's... No, that doesn't quite work, does it? So you're gonna leave now. And this only lets me lock one in. Well, that doesn't... That's not very helpful. How many do I absolutely need in here? No, hang on. Maybe I'm... Yeah, I think I am thinking about this wrong. I see. So here's a thing I can do. Let's back up a lot. Start over. So if I open this, bring a mud baby in there. You'll do. Just one is fine. I'm gonna put you... I guess I want to close that door. With you inside, if I can, which I totally can. So I'll put you there. Close that. So while you sit there, I'm going to walk around here stealthily. And then move this. Okay, so since you're moved off of there, is this not just as simple now as, like, pulling this guy over here? Yeah, that's the entire puzzle, isn't it? Oh. Okay, that was way simpler than I expected. Didn't really have to interact with the other stuff at all, right? I don't think there's any reason to. Because that's open now. I didn't let the mud brother grow. Okay. I was expecting this to be hard. That's fine, doesn't have to be. Okay. I'll bet there was... I wonder... So, challenges like that, I feel like are often added after the fact. When somebody discovers a clever solution that doesn't use the elements the way they're intended to be used. I wonder if that was intended or not. Because I felt like there was... I mean, there's a bunch of... This has been kind of a recurring theme in this hold, where there are a fair number of elements in rooms that I just don't end up using. I don't know how much of it is supposed to be misdirection and how much is just stuff that's for a solution I didn't happen to choose to use. But yeah, there were things there I just did not need. Secret room. With many, many scrolls in it. Challenge. Smash 5 or more mirrors before activating the pressure plate, then clear the room. Is this a mud-growing sort of challenge thing? So open everything. Gonna need some protection. Do I need protection there? Let's see, if I stand there, stab that. Yes, I do. So a mirror has to come with me through here. That's one I need. That's a timer to open that. Ah, and I have to keep the mud cuttable the whole time. Okay. So So that's the pressure plate. Alright, well let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you'll protect me from that. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 mirrors sounds like plenty for caging this. So this sort of obvious way would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That requires 12. So I'll have to do something different, but this is okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 growths. If I keep 3 of these contained and just let 1 grow free, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, that's a lot of mud, but not an impossible amount of mud. So that's my first inclination, to try that. It's probably not a great idea, but it might work. I don't see why it wouldn't. No, wait, which one was I doing? Well, I guess I'm not doing that one. And I get to use one more mirror on it to slow it down slightly. It won't do much. It did say 5 or more. I could choose to smash more if I wanted. Let's see, can I do better than this? No, it would take 3 for each of these. I mean, technically, there are certainly different shapes I could use. Possibly shapes that would not create as many mud babies. Alright, I'll just do that, I guess. Because it'll slow it down a tiny bit, I guess. Okay, sure. Let's try this. Smash! This is gonna oh, hey, okay, so here's some things somewhat unforeseen. I need to kill a bunch of these, and that's gonna continue growing while that happens. So I'm kind of trying to encourage this column to be here, so that that grows less than it otherwise would. The problem is, this is too many things to... In fact, I'm not certain I can get out of here at all, ever. Well, I can. Okay. That's not a necessarily impossible amount of mud yet. It is kind of an annoyingly large amount. Nothing here is impossible to clear, actually, so this corner's fine. I have no real concerns here, do I? Like, now that I'm in here, all I need to do is just make my way through here, get to this corner somehow. Oh, wait. No, I see it. These... Yeah, because of cutouts like this and this does become impossible. Because if there were a full wall of mud from here to here, then there would be no way for me to cut anywhere in it, because the only vulnerable spots would be there, and they're protected by that. Do I have any situations like that yet? I do. So this mirror needs to go elsewhere. Also, maybe smarter would be to make a southern one of these, the one that grows larger. You sure about that? It's gonna be closer. Well, I feel like using mud babies will be easier to prevent that from becoming a problem. Okay, so I think this mirror actually would go, like, here? Strange that might sound. Don't think I'm ever gonna want a mirror out here, but I guess I can keep the possibility open. Alright, let's see what happens. So anything I want to do to manipulate mud baby positions? Probably. I think I want them over there as much as I can. Yeah? Yeah? Okay. And in fact, doesn't this put a stop? It almost puts a stop to that. Can it all the way? I don't think it will. But, like, it will, won't it? Like, if I stay here, it's going to take more time. But yeah, so that's no longer growing. This is going to change that, though. Why don't I stay here for a bit? Well, let's... Okay, let me... Alright, so this is where things get interesting. Kind of. So that's kept a route open for me. I like that. But this seems very problematic. And this is showing me why one of the mud blobs to the south was not the one that I wanted for this. But I mean, this still might be okay. This still might be okay. Oops. This is going to be a lot of mud to fight off. It's okay. It's fine. It's actually not as much as it looks. Well, it's exactly as much as it looks, but I felt like it looked like more than it was. Okay, well, here we go. That mud mother's gone. Good. And I can just let this corner get overtaken by mud now, and it's fine. I have no reason to be in there anymore. Okay, now my priority is just getting rid of mud mothers as quick as possible. And surviving, that's also important. So, what's my way out here? Okay. So I happen to choose the, sure, let's get rid of that blob entirely. If possible. I happen to choose the opposite corner of the way I'll be exiting. Which might be a good thing. I'm about to have a problem here. In fact, I already kind of do. It looks like it's too late for this. Because now that that's happened, yeah, this became impossible. So don't do that. So perhaps I was too hasty with... You know, I should totally continue using mirrors to contain this. Since that's a thing I can do somehow. It's gonna be tricky. But what I can do is use a mirror right here, well, eventually, to keep that open, right? I think so. That's not useful. I don't need to keep that open. Oh, but I can't let one grow in there. Okay, so this is actually kind of annoying. Should I just be attacking this big mud blob instead of... What if I did? What if I cut that thing down? So as soon as I get rid of... You know what? There's no reason to get rid of that mud mother then. Let's just get rid of her blob. Because there are 3 others in the room. So killing the one won't actually make a difference. You know, I probably wanted to keep that line of mud babies there. They're preventing a decent amount of growth. And I can work without disrupting them too much for a while here, I think. Eventually I'll have to. Eventually meaning pretty much now. That's fine. That's... Actually, can I survive this? Yes. Okay, so where do I have the problem? I don't have a problem. This is all fine. Beethro's getting annoyed, but he'll just have to deal with it. I wouldn't be surprised at all if there's a significantly more efficient way to do this, but this is the way I've chosen. Mud's a lot harder to use as shelter than tar, because it's really quite bad to be surrounded by mud, in a way that it's not for tar. Okay, so I have a wall of mud with mud babies coming behind me. That's not... You know, I don't think I can make headway in this situation, so I'm probably doing this wrong then. Okay, I don't like where that's going. I don't want to press the R key too much because I didn't... Well, okay, yeah, see, that's what would happen. Instead, I would just restore from... What? I never stepped there! Oh. That's weird. Double-clicking there restored from here. Huh. Alright, I don't like this approach anymore. So let's try, instead... First of all, actually stepping on that checkpoint. Wait, what? Oh. I guess I never actually cleaned this up. Okay, I stepped on that checkpoint. I almost feel like I want to allow this to grow with those down there, so that they'll cap it off. I mean, doing this will work. Okay, so this is a very different way of cutting than what I used before. Should work. Those have kept the way north open. So this will continue expanding in that direction, which isn't exactly what I want. But it's what's going to happen. So let's just disrupt a minimum of the rest of this. I do need to get rid of this, don't I? Annoyingly, I think I do. Unless I want to move the mirrors around, which I don't. But I guess I could just, like, smash them. I don't want the mirrors to create pockets where mud babies will appear if I just let the mud grow. I can't just let the mud grow down here, but I can in this corner, this pocket, and this pocket. So, yeah, there's no tar gate here. I have... Oh, the problem is this is forcing me to clear it all. And that's no longer possible, so I'm trapped. So if I could prevent this from growing all the way up there, or if I could go back the way I came, or maybe just clear more mud on my way. Okay, let's just clear more mud. When I was building a hold, I found mud kind of to be a surprisingly difficult element to use. I didn't end up using very much of it. So it is intriguing to me to see how someone approaches an entire level themed around it. Claiming space here is kind of tough. Things that I do affect where my blockers are. Those helpful mud babies that are stopping mud from growing into places I don't want it to grow. So once again, I'm tempted to just take this approach of just clearing the, clearing out the... this stuff. left the mud mother there. That's not what I want to do. I don't like the way that went at all. Mists go better, maybe? Yeah, sure. So then that's going to be growing this way. Yeah, see, the problem is I can't claim space in places like up there. Yeah, this is uncomfortable. Okay, well, here's an idea. So I think what I want to do, see how I've used this mirror? Let's use other mirrors in the exact same way, and then just stop worrying about mud growth entirely. Just make it so that I can always cut my way to where I need to go. That's probably what I'm supposed to do here anyway. Okay, so that keeps... So this holds that open, this holds this open. And I need to get something up north quickish. I think I can take the time to do this without this becoming impossible. Ah. Okay, so that just barely holds that open. Just barely is all I need, though. Alright, so I think from here it should be possible to clean up everything, right? I need to hold open... Yeah, this is, there will be a mud baby there, but that's fine, because I have this open, I can access that, and that's okay. Since there's nothing behind me now, I wonder if I could actually just push the mud back and get rid of all of it. I'd rather not have to do that, though. But how far would I get if I tried? It's not the worst possible idea. It actually seems totally doable, maybe. Yeah, I can make headway here. And actually, as soon as I stab that thing up there, I'm gonna have to smash that, which is unfortunate, but it's fine. Yeah, as soon as I stab that thing up there, I don't even have to worry about growth anymore. Easy. Let me see if I can just cleverly get this mirror in between me and there somehow. That's not exactly what I wanted to do, but maybe it'll work. Sure. There we go, no more growth. Now, as long as I can get to everything that needs to be killed, which I think I can, this should be done. Neat. Okay. Smash Mouth cut the mud. What? Smash Mouth is like some kind of music group, aren't they? Oh, there's scrolls. While you only need to smash 5 mirrors for the challenge, it's certainly not the most mirrors you can smash. So just for fun, what is the most mirrors you can smash before activating the pressure plate and still clear the room? You have a different definition of fun than I do. Hilarious DROD joke number 3. Did you hear about the time Beethro got really impatient when dealing with mud? He kept cutting corners. Uh-huh. That's about right. So how does this come out? Over here? I probably shouldn't attempt this room now. It doesn't have very many elements in it. This might be simple, but it might not. Let's try it. So a bomb does that. Oh boy. Two adjacent pressure plates to free an eye in the opposite corner. Okay, I see. So if in the opposite corner, looks like the same corners. No, wait, that is the opposite. So I would need this up, this down, this down for that eye to be able to see me. Okay, so sure, that creates this situation. I might need you for holding pressure plates. It's possible. Thing is, now that I've set off one of those bombs, how am I going to hold things down? So I'll have to stab... I think I'm gonna have to clear this off. So if that's clear and I go here, then that sees me. Okay, but I'm going to have to, like, rotate this, which I can kind of do. I want to set off that bomb, I think. I wanted to set off that bomb earlier, I think. Possibly before I woke up this evil eye. Let's try that. Okay, so nothing's moving, everything's stable. Gonna get rid of this bomb. No, I want to wake that up and then immediately set off the bomb, I think. So that clears... Well, it doesn't clear that. What's this do again? Nothing closes those. Didn't they start open? Why does this exist? That's weird. So wait, doesn't that just mean that I'm already... If I get rid of... So if I get you off there, put you on there... Let's see what happens if I do this. That's gonna kill the evil eye and most of that mud, but leave enough things that I can still maybe do stuff like this. Okay, sure. Then I just need this down, and things should be okay, I think. Doesn't seem like that's hard to do. Okay, I think I'm done. Alright, this was simple. Yes, and I still have a bomb for dealing with those two, because I think it might actually be necessary. Wait. Well, okay, I'm gonna need you to be in different positions. There we go. Perhaps that's the problem here. So is this where things end up going wrong? Maybe. Well, having you sit there where that bomb is isn't going to help me. Hang on. So I want to hold all of those at the same time to get this out. If I were to bring you there, then you would not get out anymore. And there's that bomb in the way. Okay, so, I'm not convinced that I've screwed this up yet. I think I might still be okay. I'm less and less convinced of that. So you're kind of in my way right now. And I can't quite get you to go where I want you to be, huh? Yeah, without the bomb there, it's only next to the bomb that I can set up. Well, I did that, though. I don't think that's useful. As soon as you come off the... Yeah, no. There's something wrong with the way I'm doing this. Oh, wait. That's not what I wanted. Okay, so here's an idea. What if since I still have a bomb here, what if I awaken this before this? Can I do that? So those need to be opposites. Wait, how did I... Hang on, restore that again. Wait, this is still here. Oh, that's been there that whole time. Well, sure. Yeah, so I've been trying to do the wrong thing. I still need to wake you up. And I do need to kill everything that's in there somehow. But I can't go in with that kind of configuration at all. So what if I keep these around, park them in such a configuration that I can awaken... Oh, there isn't one. This is different because there's a bomb down there. Alright, so let's keep everybody alive. I've already done that, though. That's not something that's interesting to me anymore. Oh yeah, and I couldn't keep everybody alive. Now, why did this work? I guess turn order. Well, no, hang on. How did this ever work? I had a way to wake that up. Yeah, I guess it had to do with turn order somehow. So somehow got those two held down. Oh boy, I should not have done this room right now. So I failed in some way here, clearly. If I go back, this was my first opportunity to awaken that evil eye. I need exactly 2 held for awakening one of these. What happens if I set off... Sure, I'll let you in there. Well, I'd rather not, actually, because now you're closing the door. I'll let you in there. What if I set off this bomb? Let's see what that does for me. Nothing good. So this does allow me to do that. Maybe with 3 things. I mean, I've been over this. That doesn't help me, does it? I can do that. Okay, so that's something new. I hadn't actually done exactly that before. So I'm going to let that evil eye in somehow. How can I do that? Seems almost like I can't. Unless maybe... Wait, okay, so that's an even number. What if I bring one of these out? Then I have these 2. Do that for me. Okay. Perhaps I'm onto something, but I have a problem here for sure, don't I? Because I need these 2 held down at the same time. I think I see how I'm going to do it. It involves setting off that bomb and killing nothing with it, which I can totally do. So now that that bomb's gone, I do what I did there. I bring you out and you... Let's see, I have to kill one of you. So then you 2 are my door openers for this. Good. And then you 2 step on that. Oh, stay like that for a moment. Yeah, here we go. If I can get there quick enough, which I totally can. There we go. Now, trick is, how do I finish this? I can't... I'm not sure I can kill... Oh yeah, I can. Of course I can. Like this, right? So if you're there... Oh no, for one thing that's closed. Like this? No. So, okay, so if I let you in, then there's no use for the bombs. What? Huh. Huh. So I think the trick here is that I need that guy to be there, but I always end up with one extra, and I can't just sit here while that explodes, unless there's only one thing there. Okay, so if after I wake that up, I move these down here quickly, but not that quickly. I have just enough time to get there. No, what I want is... Oh, I see. But I don't, because... Okay, so that doesn't work. I can extract things this way. Okay. And then just the 2 of those. Can I kill those both with the bombs somehow? Not unless I stand exactly here, so no. So what have I done wrong? I don't really understand. Okay, now hang on. If I could split these apart in such a way that... kind of like like I had that. No, this doesn't really help me. It just really doesn't. Wait, even number. Even number. That's an even number. Oh. 0 is an even number. Well, that was a huge waste of my time. My not observing that I could just pull them out like that. I thought there was this weird puzzle with killing the last few things, but... Okay. Well, whatever. I really regret doing that room. Also, I didn't get exit level. Oh, there's more up there. Okay. Wow, sorry for how terrible the last little bit of that was. Man. Guess I'm not on my game today. Okay, let me stop this before I embarrass myself anymore. I'll see you next time for whatever's up here, and that's probably the end of the level.